Hi everyone, my name is Celeste. Welcome and thank you for being here. Today's class is going to be a full body sensory warm-up. Now, before we begin, I would like to explain why we're doing what we're doing. So if you don't fancy listening to me chatting about the brain, please feel free to skip me all the way up to this minute and go ahead and start with the warm-up. So if you have been flowing with me, you might have noticed that in other classes I mentioned this sensory before motor. And today I would like to explain what is this about and why is this a good idea to implement on our trainings. Now, before going into why sensory before motor, it's important to understand the brain's basic pattern of activation. Don't worry, this sounds a lot more complicated than it actually is. And what this means is that your brain likes to get activated in a certain way. And this way is from the bottom up and from the back forward. Now, if this is not very clear with my body, I am going to show here a pretty picture of the brain. And the arrows that you see on the picture represent this pattern of activation. Okay, so now that we have seen the basic pattern of activation, I am going to show you another picture of your sensory motor cortex. And as you can see on the picture, your sensory cortex is before the motor cortex. And if we consider the pattern that I spoke about before, stimulating the sensory first, that comes before the motor, will of course help tremendously with the way we move. All right, so now that we know this, to sum up, we can say that if we stimulate, if we warm up our senses before actually starting to move, we help tremendously the brain to create a better mapping of your body, and therefore it will create a much smoother and more accurate movement output. All right, so without talking any longer, let's get to the warm-up. Okay, so I invite you to do this standing up. But if you would like to do this sat down, it's okay, you can do it as well. And of course, we are gonna do a full body sensory warm-up, but this doesn't mean that you have to every time do and go through the whole body. You can literally choose the steps that you like and apply them to your own practice, however you fancy doing it. Okay, so first we're gonna start standing up. Again, if not, you can sit down, but let's for now do it standing. Feet hip width in a comfortable stance. We're gonna start by rubbing our hands. And I want us to really pay attention to what happens at a skin level when we start to rub in the skin. Maybe we create a little bit of heat as we rub. Maybe we can try different speeds and go a little bit slower. Please don't let any part of the skin without being pet. So between your fingers, we can imagine we had rings all over our fingers and we were trying to pull them out. Amazing. And throughout the whole practice, I invite you to really breathe in and out through your nose, big inhales and big exhales. Amazing, the palm, the back of the palm. Great. Now we're gonna go to the face. And so we're gonna use a few fingers, maybe these 3 fingers. And we are just gonna slide the fingers around the eye cavity. So you can actually feel the bony parts of your face around the eyes, and we make these circles to the outsides, down towards the nose and up. And then I would like you to make the circles bigger until you reach the point that you are rubbing your face as if you were washing your face in the morning. Very gentle, not applying too much pressure. Great. Your eyes are closed like me, open the eyes. And now we're gonna do little claws with our hands. If your nails are long, this feels really cool. And basically we're gonna comb the hair with our fingers. So we start at the base of the hairline and we go towards the center, towards the crown of the head. mic. The mic. And then at the back as well. And you can do, again, you can modify the speed with which you do this. Great. Nice. Now we're going to go to the ears. Oh, this is going to be a difficult one for me. But you just rub your ears at the top, the bottom, another ear. Yeah, I can do it in this one better. There you go. Amazing. Now we're gonna grab these 2-piece fingers and we're gonna place them at the right here where the skull, where your head finishes and your neck starts. And we're gonna do little circles, but we are not gonna press against the skull. We're just gonna rub at a skin level, a very soft touch. You can do 2 circles and open and trace your skull. Great. And you can go down through your neck as well. And remember, this is just light touch. Of course, you could do it a little bit faster and a little bit harder if you would want to, but there's no need. Great. Now we're gonna place our hand at the base of our throat, and we're gonna slide the hand, imitating the swallowing movement. And again, just use these moments to focus on the areas that you are stimulating. Think about it. Sense which sensations it brings to you. Amazing, well done. Now we're gonna go to the shoulder. So we're gonna place the palm, let's start with the left. Place the palm facing the ceiling, and we're gonna start at the shoulder, and we're gonna slide the hand all the way out till the fingertips, and then again we start at the shoulder, and we do this a few times. Out. And then we flip the palm down, and then we start at the fingertips, and we go up all the way to the shoulder. Just a few times. Amazing. Then we change the arm. We go with the right palm facing the ceiling, and we start at the shoulder, rub it down all the way up to your fingertips. Don't skip any part. And then we flip the palm, and again from the fingers all the way up. Amazing. And now we're gonna pinpoint the shoulder, and we're gonna do here where the shoulder meets the chest, your clavicle, this bone here. Amazing. And then at the back, your shoulder blade, and give it a tap. And then we change the shoulder. Again, rub motions. I am doing it fairly quickly, to be honest. You can take all the time that you want in doing this, and think that this is not the only stimulation that you can do. You could also do little like raindrops, or you could do some tapping, a little bit of massage after, and again to the shoulder blade. Great, well done. Now we're gonna place both our hands on our ribs, and we're gonna create these circles. Again, always sliding and being really gentle towards the center, down and out, up, center, down and out. These circles on the ribs. Remember that throughout all these, your lower body, your entire body is soft. We're not restraining anything. We're not contracting anything. And then we take the circle down to your lower belly. Amazing. And now we start with the hips, so you can feel the hip bones. Create fists with your hands, should you wish, and you can use them as little rollers through your groin, and then through your back, your sacrum. Nice, amazing. If you feel like, and if you can reach, you can always go higher through your spine. I'm scared of intervening too much on my mic. Great, and now we're gonna go with the lower body. So we're gonna start placing our hands on our glutes. We're gonna slide them all the way back, and then we start at the tip of the toes, and then we slide them all the way up until we get to the hips, and then we go down again. and then up, and then down again, and then up. Amazing. Now we're gonna go with the feet. So you can sit down to do this if you feel like you're a bit wobbly. If not, just grab one foot. I'll start with the left. And again, same idea. We just grab the feet, pop the foot one at a time, please, unless you know how to fly. All right, we spread the toes. You can do some tapping as well. And now we change the foot. Remember to keep breathing in and out through your nose. Ooh. And focus right on the area that you are stimulating. Great, heels. And now let's do on the ankles a little bit more. Perhaps we didn't do that much. All right. Amazing. And now we're gonna do a full-on tapping of all the body. Be gentle. Be gentle. Don't tap too hard. Be careful with what you tap. Perfect. Tap under your arm, your belly, your hips, your butt cheeks, down through your legs, and all the way up the chest. You can even do some great, awesome. Okay, last but not least, we are gonna do a vision drill. I might have not done these too many, but I promise I will start adding them to my flows because it is a really, really important thing to do to train our vision, which we will speak another day. But for now, just follow along. And the idea is we're gonna do some circles. So we're gonna focus on the thumbnail. We're gonna place it at the eyes height in front of us. And the idea is that we keep the head still and we just move the eyes. And the eyes are gonna follow my thumbnail in a circle in front of me. All right, so we're gonna start at the front. Remember to keep the head still. And so we take the finger down, we just move the eyes, and then we take it to the outside and all the way up, half a circle. We grab the other hand, change the hand, complete the circle. You can do them bigger, smaller, and of course, if this is a little bit, maybe it creates a little bit of dizziness, please stop. One more. We're gonna do 3 circles to each side. Once you reach at the bottom, we bring it up. Amazing. Close your eyes, cover them for a little bit. Take a big deep breath. Side it out. Okay, open your eyes. And we go to the other side. So we start with the opposite hand and we are gonna go down to the other side. We trace half the way up. We change the hand and we trace the finger down. Remember to keep the head still and up. Trace the thumb, focus on the thumb. I was doing it too big there. Focus on the thumb. You need to see your thumbs all the way. I think that was the last one. Bring it up, close your eyes, cover your eyes a little bit. One releasing breath, inhale through the nose. Exhale and side it out. Remove your hands. Amazing, well done. And the last thing is we're gonna do a little bit of movement. And the idea is that we're gonna inhale through the nose. And when we exhale, we're gonna hum it out. But as we hum, we bounce a little bit on the heels. Just be really gentle, okay? We don't want to like lift all the feet out. It's just a little bounce on the heels. Okay, so inhale. And then stop and inhale. And inhale, exhale, release. Amazing. Well done, team. All right, so this is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this sensory warm-up. And again, just having in your mind and taking with you the idea of sensory before motor. You don't really need to go through all this warm-up if you don't want to. You can just select the steps that you want and use them and apply them in your own training. And yes, you will see how much better your body will start learning how to move if we give it a little help from our senses. Now, I have learned all this amazing information from the even more amazing guys from Set Health. I am gonna link their YouTube channel in the description box below, so you can go check them out. They have incredible free content for you to learn and practice and apply to your trainings. All right, that was it for today. I hope to see you on the mat very soon. Bye bye.